上界路，上界就老左界叫那啦，上就把老大年小中界，大概去界别走。老了别界上界着把说，上界就到左界叫那，上就把老大年小中界，大概去界别走。老了别界上界着把。说啥也别介小月们多长，这朝来也能得结吧。上节见到明天别话，沿着个那大现在学吧。也当多少让他们这那个年呀大呀。那呀，刚也是就让有这让那你们大上大今天就，你看那边有见面吧？现在。沙窝那边老那刚也当刚接着那边就是介绍对一个日本这把刚引拔的，他当家大把当兵过去，特别是那些年的也。他到那边没当没往这样吧，当家家老说去说了，小娃小娃当上街送把子找到些第一就办得到当兵去，得到当兵去年的，现在这些人的家家有的是接受的就把短期小办得了，觉得这些给我人的老兵那家人的觉得有没有安排当的了，我得了特别是。对比肯定就也前面拉到罗说些从那这些就能才能实现刚才那这些个就那一直在当。那么把一那个啥吧，就把也没得那样的上吧，去决定那就上街上的些那点说的就下夜的呀，那把那一个那那些个他们一个，如果跟着这那知道吧，他这个多的确定都。我那时候多年前收到就问了，姐姐现在刚才等整个上那边嘛，等这家说完的时候，见到人着说，他实际叫我唐姐姐，他我把几多对比给他，上去浪去人吧，等的你下把小娃拉，他上去浪里钱么的，他现在强调了，他得了呀，绝家的。他吹风机这些东西，绝家汤姐存的用的，小不送个浪去人吧，是的。小不送个浪去人吧，是的，看着人生了。小不穷我当，小不人当，小不钱不是我他得送去。他得送去哪里？他小不穷我的插话去，他小不人，他小不人给看对了，小不穷去一次呀。他跟着是等把人就被我当把想着的想着。他听着一堆，他想着给他了呀，你小鱼儿送啊子的，你想着给饺子，他听着给你小时候送一吹哨，他听着30块钱多，他当到俺上做，他想着啥的干着几日啥呢？上去吃到眼的呢，他把对吧弄起小子，上去跟着，去跟着，啊。
This 굵게 치가 있길라 간데 치가 그래야 되기라.
gendir Gyöncho Gyöncho Song yore, ta Gyöncho Song kani hiasa changda ha kwa song.
시사 참데 하고 숨길라. 단다 가서 쳐봐 주시도 하기라. 쳐봐 배.
Ta te ka tere.
어디가 들어? 다 단다
Yani
길라기 숨겨디 마치 귤샤가 단다 숨겨디.
re.
Okay, now I'll start with the translation. So if the translation goes very fast, kindly just inform me to slow down it. So Geshe-la just told that all the teachings of the Buddha, all the teachings of Buddha thoughts of the Buddha was accumulated in this book, which is known as the Path to Stages to Enlightenment. And this Path to Stages to Enlightenment is divided into 3 sections, which is the first part, second part, first part with a minor part, and middle part of the people as middle part, and the last is the part of the people with the high one. So we have started with the part of the minor part one, the smaller part, which is the first section, and from there, Thambukibu Chunga Doragila.
Re shabu chung. Shabu song jina shabu chung chokot.
Thambo okay. Firstly, we went with a small part. I think I will translate in it, but I think we have to recheck later. So in a part of the smaller vehicle part, or not a smaller vehicle, the smaller part, it is we have started with the andela kunjosum gajishela, right? Kamne kunjosum de.
Ta shabu chung no le. 다 초콜릿에 같이 이유를 때다 단다 가서 봐봐 샤운드 카테고리에서
Okay.
샤운드리아 사주 규주 견디 규주 소문자.
Okay, so in the smaller part there are many subtopics, but right now in the current section we are talking about the taking refuge to the three jewels. So in this there's a three jewels which are Buddha, Sangha, and Dharma. 그러니까 상기초의 윤진 상기초의 윤들라 아니
견디네
타바데반 근데 타바데반은
아바도 나치 샤워서 되지. 다
so
규주 소문자.
okay, so three jewels, when we say like those who want to attain enlightenment, those who want to attain a liberation, so for them, they are the three jewels are the protector. They are the protector. Last kila.
다 규주 소문이야. 다 니콘 리피 되는 쇼손저네. 나가서 규주 소대 샤네 다 타투 인바데 소소 켈레네 텔레야. 아니 니콘 리피 되는 샤운드 제고레스. 다 샤운드 제 차이 제레 아니 당하랑 주 켈레 요레스 켈레 텔레야. 다 대치 주셔야 돼요. 켈레.
Okay, so we have to take when we take a refuge to three jewels. So we have to take a refuge from wholeheartedly. We should take a refuge to three jewels, and when we take a refuge to after taking the refuge to the three jewels, there are some curricula kunjusum na caps done ani kamne chine ani kele
아니
yon
소소
right kele
켈레 다
kele
켈레
kele
켈라와.
Kelama.
켈레
And there are some of the acceptance or some of the things you have to accept or you have to take as a vow or as an acceptance. There are some things after when you take a refuge to the three jewels. There are some things that you also need to accept or you have to accept this like a vow. When you in a vow you just take a vow like this. You have to do some acceptance. That's killer.
다 켈레 텔레야 켈레스나 다 송자스나 지바레
Okay.
텔레 주필 하자 가필 하자 사다 데 대초 슈차레 다 텔레 투목을 하자 텔레 투여 다 텔레야 칸 네 교초소지 차바이케 바사 텔리지 다 대출 만전에 데닌델 해자르다 균주 니 책교도 균초래 초바 프로그래서 나로 좀 균초송 쇼니 균초송 소수 쇼송 차이 제레 델레야니 균초래 초바 프로그래서 니 초바 델레야 초바 피츠면도 아바 주요래서 강에 되는 마쇼고 요래서
Okay, so when we talk about those acceptance or journal precept or journal precept, when we are talking about these things, there are three types which are like those we have to accept and those we have to negate, and they are like journal precept. Journal precept we have to accept. Ani ondi ragila. Dijela chapa chudi shai ragila. Kile
저도
tumo
가니
kile chu
균초 초바
Chupa
피츠 주요
kona kona kila. Oh, there are six journal precepts. Tumo kile sungja di two yores, right kila.
텔레야니 균초 초바세데 지체거다
Ale kunjo la chapa pe de
주요라 주 노래니 균초 초바세데
ale
지체거다
los.
텔레가 나세 주요래
Okay. Last kila. Okay. So when we are taking in this journal precept, there are six types, and from this six section, from this one section is about the offering to the three jewels. In this offering to the three jewels, and there are 10 types of the offering to the three jewels. Lawang kila. So,
어야 다 초바 피와 텔레야 맨라와 주시비 나네 칸 배치 제바딜 로차사요 다 고바 차온데레 랑리 체미치 꾼네 모바체 마임비 초바네 서와타 테레
okay.
치도 통하스
Goba di ra gila, goba tsam di la ra, goba tsam. Lamrim Chenmo de soingi pil lamrim tangwa gila. Kunzu ki tan chik lo wata na lamrim choba le, choba da kunzu sumna choba ni yonsu zokpa wo sa di ma ra gila. Okay, tapu ma suma metoda jeburim pa chile sumba.
마 로차르 dimba 제바드 로차르 고바네 꾼네
Geba
모바체
chinsa
마임비
ra gila. Okay. So we have completed with these 10 offerings. So from the last class, we have completed till the 8 offerings. So we have completed till the 8th offering. So you just slide down. So we have completed the 8 offerings. Now we have come with the 9th offering. Regular. Choba guba dille. Regular. Choba
Oh,
de now.
다 고바드 카레레사 균에 노모체 노모파체 마임비 초바네 체스 땅 밤에 땅 레레게다 셰도 민족 랑게 라다니 셰바탄 쿠바 셰바탄 세 마임바 셰바탄 차소타 만레바 노모체 마임비 셰바탄 상제레 데비 제불 솔레 네코 토도레니 메제바탄 튠비 므페 초바데 주고 저타 텔레야 만라와 주노와 균 고바 텔레야
Okay. So
다
okay. So, in this offering, on the 9th offering, is not contaminated with the affliction. So, in this, there are 6 qualities. So, when you slide down, kindly turn the page. So, you will see these 6 offerings. 6 offerings, which are firstly it is on a previous page, and then second is respectively, third is without distraction, and the fourth is free from affliction. In that way, they are not mixed with the attachment and the like, and fifth is without expectations of receiving wealth and service from king and so on who have faith in Buddha, and sixth is with proper material accompaniment. I think.
다 단다 고바티노레 다 준도아
Now,
다 꾼이 너무 마임비 초바네사 데노 나셀레야 체스타 바메타 레레게다 체토 menjoges 체스사데 초발레야 아타테 푸른리르사나 다 초발레야 체스 차네 다테 가요 말사 바메타세네 바메사데 데레 다 질효용 쇼아데 효용 쇼네 초바 미피아나 레레 게다 셰토 menjo 레레 사네 소소 퓨미니아 제네 Yandalia Puchine, social Dane Yandalia Chopa Pure, Tenrichu Yomaris. One of Karchegris and Ranga La Dani Shabadas, Sosopa, Luta, Lapa, Luna Gekoro, Kaletania Chopa Pugure, teaches. Cuba Shabata, te Chopa Pudulia, and he had Kuncholia Q, but Cuba Chimbi, Tori Kujota Chibigon Chopa Pugres, and Nipa de H. I think you're
now, so when you are doing this offering, when you are doing the first offering from these 6 quality, when the first quality we are talking about, and there's a concept of, I think, kindly, making others to do them out of the contempt. Okay, this first offering of this, they are made, this quality first quality manually by yourself. When you see in the 9th, the page number, this no 9th offering, sorry. So making others do them out of the contempt or carelessness or laziness. So Gisela, when he's telling about the do them out of the contempt, means like, okay, when we are saying like, okay, it's okay to do, it's okay not to do, it's like these things. And the second is about the carelessness. You are just careless about offering when you are just not with the full intention or full with the deep conception. You are not doing the offering. It is the second one. And the third is laziness, like when you are feeling very lazy, where you are not interested to do. These are the 3 qualities that you shouldn't do when you are doing offering. Gila yang mutu sumba di gila lelo la desa gila.
Rang la dan shabat tan dere cheso ta lele keda sheto menjo rang la dan shabat sa tamba de küpe shabat kyo gi ton cheba ne ba de se maim ba shabat sa de se pa na ye ma to chene ko se ge pa chen he yu bi to ya choba bu gre se sumba de chaso ta mande pa nyo mo che maim bi shabat che choba pü de me yanda ge ya 아니 지 통도야 나오긴다 양치 인자 차번 제때 최제지 맥이 떨어 떠나서서 양 처바 편이 얘다 그런래야 지 벤조라서 바 로버트나 담비 텐리게 차바당 아니 양치 나제당 처바셔부 편은 야리 셔부치 저 나제 나오이다 양 텐리게 더 야리 안제세게 돈에 처바 표현이 어 텐리 너무 더 많이 비 돈에 처바 표 그래 세테 어다 이바들은 너 Yeah, teach you there.
Shiba de ragila. Okay, so when you are doing this offering, when you're these qualities, Kishila was telling, is it? We have already talked about the. You have to remove all those. You have when you are doing offering, you have to do them out of the contempt, carelessness, and laziness. And then when you are doing offering, you have to do with the respectfully, with your hand with the folding, and then with so much respect you have to do. And then third quality is when you are doing offering, you shouldn't with offer with a distraction. Your mind is somewhere else and you do offering which is not acceptable, which you shouldn't do. And then when you are doing offering, okay, though you do offering without the free from the affliction, free from the afflicted mind when you have to do the offering. And then chaso da ma de go nyomo che ma yin pe che pa da sangila
어떤
Tibet da
용 로저
lao kila digam
어
da ikila chi chai.
어야 다 나바데 상젤라 데비 제보 솔레스 네코 토토레니 메제바다스 다 데베 그 상제 추 겐딜레야 데베 그네 하는 마도 아니 야 남비 추레야 데바 요케 데서게 소설레 로펀다다 벤조다 응인다 테나 남비 데니게 그 호고 토니 초바피야 요마레스
Okay, so
어때
okay, so when you are doing the offerings to the three jewels, you have to do how you have to do is like you are with the full devotion, full faith towards the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, with the full devotion to Buddha. When you are doing the offering, you shouldn't have an expectation like a king. Like a king is offering. You should like that. You shouldn't have any expectation to you will get something. You will get something good or something. You shouldn't do an expectation, and then you should do the offering. Now, in kila tumbe ngumbo la chepa la do kila kar sui na
때 주바데
now.
튕빙을 쳐바데 주고서 다 주바데 되지 다
Okay.
튕빙을 쳐바서데 가래로 올려서는 튕빙 오픈네
Mm.
미팅바 발레 쇼바다 마크 쳐와다 구규지 두바다 아게 메토라서바 예 요지 로아 미바다 저와 로아 오스 미바다 저 로아 오스 미팅바 발레 쇼바서데 다 자마 많이 캐 바게 다지 바존라서베 shadangina bajung rebu said la ham jagal choba pede bajung rebu se chizoyer bajung rebu said bage oma dani ma dam a tini shodan chimba dam ani bajung ni chewa tenga ge zoju tele ne bajung rebu segir bajung rebu la ham jagal ya ani jebon da me chambo pehode ta sana patine te shu ne ba zama zo ge cha dan kama chobo tenede tas hinda doda ne ni job dia se yo mara onda ne bajun rebud pa bajun pale shui ta nga de ge de pa san pa cha cha da ne pa ni job pa zo go de o mitumba pale shu ba ta ma kyo tro da se ta ma kyo tro da se chogo ro ma to ma ku tro ina ni yu yo mara pa pa wan ja de ro de na ge ku ju du ba da se 아니 구구사된데래 어따 정말 동네여러 나라서 게진자 제도 어따 가르쳐 그러다 온다 구딜인데 제도 게토 마시그라 게토 마시데 구구 두고르 구구데 정말
Getola na
뺑겐바요
gila. Getola na.
아
Wang shi da getola na.
게토사데 온 구딜 le toma chinre chenma lama
Ha
yama
ha ha.
phugi
Ha ha ha.
geto lor toma
Las
tele
las
geto
las las
Piccole ghetto insomma sì c'è do cugusa ne ci due ci do
las
mersale
las las las.
guarda tu due io ma se c'ho capito
Ana duzu tuwe yo mara. Ana
eh
arka meto la da gila meto chik chen re.
e anche metto sa de tu i che metto in sai
Let's
chi che
let's
metto
let's get when it comes to the six qualities on a without proper material accompaniment. So, and what is this means is the proper material accompaniment includes whatever is free from inappropriate things, as well as as well as a proper acts such as and anoting something with a pala, medicinal and entombments, and soaking something in clarified butter, burning a fragrant gurgul resin, and offering a white alka flower, so forth. So when Gishila was describing these lines, he was telling me, what do you mean by bala medical ointments? So he said, like, in ancient times, in early times, there's a, when you are seeing cow from cow, there's a cow tongue and cow milk and some of the ingredients from there, it is mixed up, and this it become a paste, and this paste and this paste are normally put on a floor, because that time there's no good thing like a tile or something that you can put on the floor, but people like make this paste and put on the floor to make it smooth or something, and this is meant by bala medicinal ointments. And then another is soaking something on a clarified butter. When you soak or something on a clarified in a butter, the cloth or anything cannot be washed, because the cloth will get a butter more. And then another is kukul kitako. Another is burning the fragrance kukul resin. So when lamas or high lamas, when they give empowerment to people during that time, there's a one section when they are doing is they were when they are doing all the people there, there's a one torma is giving, like putting on all the people head. That time there was a one fragrance is also put. So that fragrance of that kukul, there was also used on that empowerment, and that fragrance is not a good scent one. This is not a good perfume one. So, and other last is there's a flower known as a arca flower, which is not a good flower, which is more like a poisonous flower. And these are the things which shouldn't be, these are the inappropriate things, and these are the things shouldn't be make as an offering to the three jewels in the Buddha. Three jewels. Rahul Gila.
Yeah, usually wrong me but the Jawa wrong was no do na angaran so control chopa pu wrong ge ata zambo da yapo o tenri ge ngo put to pu go ma to ye to mo wa da du gril da no ba shi ken da ata tenri ge chi ne na cha la no de ki tenri ge ri o te so control chopa pu wrong ma re so o te lo ye usually
Okay.
wrong me but the Jawa wrong.
Last kiloless. Then the line, if you have neither prepared those offering material yourself nor requested them from other, you should delight the appropriate things. So in this, Geshe-la has added, because tell that we have to, when we are doing offering, we should offer those things. Okay, we have to offer we shouldn't offer these things, and we should offer only those things which is appropriate to offer. No, we shouldn't offer this clarified butter soaked it one, or this kurkur or this arcar meto or this arcar flower, or this babla medical ointment. We shouldn't offer. We should offer only those which is appropriate to offer to three jewels. Now,
다 상식의 초바 대다장 랑그 주바다 옐하메나 상식의 초바사데 나로 최실로가 사게르 동아게르 조퍼르 젠차 자와게르 라수바테솔 상식의 초바세 주피 초바사데 다 가운나올레 지아텔레야 아니 주피 초바차 데이데 벨레나 상제 근초게 체 가르송난데 제 초아데 지 인터넷 지 있어야데 제나 제 마지에서도 메제 가르송나 때가라온 제데 가이 주바스 주비 줘바지 상즈게 줘바세데 상제다 최다 겐딜이야 아니 메토다 베다 도베다 아니 사와다 동와다 저하다 근데 나자 라수바 대수 될 줘바들이야 상즈게 줘바로 근데 그 공부 줘바 패차데 상즈게 줘바 상즈게 줘바 때다 저랑게 주바도 예를 한번 매나 다 이제 라운게지 상주기 초바데 소소 타히에체네 소소를 여봤지 얘네 양의 얘를 한 덴지치네 아니 초바데서 마라바이 나서 한바 매나 대이게 초바 강으로 언제든지 가나 가요발라 가와다 자초발라 매바데 세 초바시 이랑시 나서 다 디긴 켜발이야 초바 표현 잠블인데 토그다 초바 메토 담페 다 두페 다 단장리 통하면 여러 Jitenji Kano Yoba Tetsu, Ya Gawaja, Tan Zali to Sacha Yapu Tetsu, the Choba Mombo Yore, that Mendetsu, Choba Pugur, Meto Pugur, Pugur, Ota, Ta Sa Pugur, Tonga Pugur, Jencha Pugur, Bay Yabu, Tenrilia, Jisu Iranchana Yapu Yores, Jachambala, Mebadi, Senji, Choba Shene, Iranchanas, Se Chung, Se maybe Choba Chimishon, Soyos do this. That's also sounding good one. And then Chobaya. Meto dupe che heze roma tere ja chenpo chen zambali ya kande kengi tere ya meto las yu chen nini kyunchwa le choba pi ane yanda ki piwa tere ya jesu irang tere choba ina ane sana chenpo sagi re son re jiruma chengi sen choba che irang chen tse chungu se ade kale meba chen ta jesu irang che sani ge toni choba pi na kale yo mara
No.
kale tse chungu tse mi pi choba chenpe shangchu tso yung zu des 아니 걸레 매바진 아니 초 자첨부 사투기 초바 자첨 왔다 된지 차기래스
Yes.
텔라니 따도 세 나데와다 세 가이 좀 봐서 와서 왔다 되네 걸레 자네 조페조 주마테 생게 돈에 되네야 사운드 돈에 초바 뭐 자첨부 네 피, 야다게 피 저서 이런 제발 내 가디기나 제그래스 때 나는 제그래스
Unless so now that offering, these are the inappropriate things, but when you do the offerings, when you do, if so this come, if you have neither prepared these offering materials yourself nor requested them from others, you should delight in all the appropriate offering to the Tathagat that exist throughout the universe. Imagine them to be vast and pervasive and rejoice in others offering them. Having made this great measurable offering, you will with a little difficulty amass the accumulation necessary for attainment of enlightenment. So when he was talking about this thing, Kishla has mentioned that when you are preparing for, if you have not able to prepare this material offerings are those offerings which are material things. When you offer the Buddha with a flower, when you offer the Buddha with the incense, or these are the material offerings, and then if you don't have this offering, then what you can do is you should inspired, or you should rejoice. You should rejoice with what the others are offering. When you see others offering to Tathagat, you should rejoice with what others are offering, and then also you can visualize of yourself as offering the even you don't have anything to offer, but you can visualize that you are offering through the visualization that you are offering to all the Tathagats and three jewels of these offerings. If you do by these things, then you will accumulate just immeasurable, like you will accumulate a very huge amount of the virtue, and that which help in attaining enlightenment. Now, Gila, please.
다 choba goba de tsaje, 다 choba tere, drupi choba nes. 다 drupi choba de sa de kande chire sa ta na ban jue za de ya tseme ge da chu chi dong ge da xiao su da pa xin je so zhen samo dong ba nian me do ba nian ba dang ta na se ban jue zang de se de ta na se de tu ce tong tong ban jue se de ba go ma jo de ba go ma jo de de zang tu ce de tong tong ji le yin na yang ne tseme ge xiang ba tseme ga wa tseme ni ji tseme dang tuo tseme se tseme ge da 아니 최초 동예서 됐다 뒤제 타체 메타바 사체 타체 동어 최 동제 동기 담 내가랜데 바히 겨와서 최초 동예다 아니 상제 근처 최 근처 견디 그 쇼송다 아니 파시 제서 잠바사 사모 동바니 제서 잠 어다 파시 제서 잠바사 진바 추추 소바 춘리 싫어 파시 제서 잠 아니 미세 때라 사모 동바니라 아니 대바지야다 아니 사모 동바니게 되어야 상요 동아 아니 세闹多一个几闹也讲都门着今天怕说去内陆里啊，那再就到老乡嘛多半年吧的，你出去了东西些吧的，咱每个酒帮个出去，你说他个东巴，上秋身边东巴，上个东巴得出也不送啊的，你上秋就说当时的上秋说对当。你爬行出道，你对我不一了，你光把它做把小，做把我，他等着拿来教的，你路皮吃吧的，他呢把对出把我们 Oma joy tsetsa tenri gamba yina tetsu drupi choba chagiris. Do duna an gan nane cha tangche de drupi choba ro tere.
Okay, now Gila. So now we reach at the tenth offering, which is offering of practice. So in this offering of practice entails a recollecting the four immeasurables, the fourfold condensation of the teachings, which are all the composite phenomena are impermanent, all the contaminated things are immeasurable, all the phenomena are selfless, and nirvana is bliss and peace, and three refuge and the perfection, admiring the profound emptiness and fixing on it without conceptualization, disciplining your mind through the vows of ethical discipline, meditating on and striving for the factors of enlightenment and the perfection and the four ways of gathered discipline, and all at least as long as it takes as a milk a cow 10 or 15 minutes. So when Kishila was telling about this 10th offering in this paragraph, he just told that when you what is the meaning of the offering of practice? The offering of practice means like those when you are like meditating or recollecting the concept of four immeasurable. Four immeasurables are immeasurable love, immeasurable. There's a immeasurable compassion and so forth, and then fourfold condensation of the teaching, which is all the composite phenomena are impermanent, and then second is there, third is all the phenomena are selfless, and the nirvana is bliss and peace, and then the three refuge, and then the six perfections. And when you are meditating on all these things, then you are doing the practice of offering of practice. So when you are even in a very short time, even in a very short duration, there's written tender, when you are taking a milk from a cow in a very short time, like this short duration, if you do any of the practice of like if you do any of the practice, this practice, you are doing the offering of practice. So offering of practice means that all the meditational practice of the teachings of Buddha is known as offering of practice. Lawankila.
다 choba chubu de kuncho sola choba ni yonsu zobi choba was konle choba pichu mendawa chu sondwa
No.
ata te tambo gode sanzi choba tama de drubi choba da choba de su tangche pichu chobo de ge tone kuncho so choba de choba chacha on ten du tsale se yonsu zobi choba re so
Okay. Okay. So Keshila was telling to make these 10 types of offering to the three jewel is to make a complete offering. So what he means is when you are at the first nine of these 10 offering, the first nine is the offering of a material offering, and the 10th is the offering of the practice. So when you are doing this 10th offering, it's a complete to the three jewels. It is mean as a complete offering. It means the complete offering. So when you are doing these 10 offering to the three jewel, which means you are doing the complete offering. Angela.
다 데나마니 공례 초바 피어 대추 토레야니 상는 간데 코거르사는 상는 쿠츠 중거 대다게 추비체나 근초소 강롱라 총히 시장 저버 빠도 매바주의 상반年다 근초 송부 텔레 초바 총주 지마도 상제 근초레야 메도라 총주 피바이나 추 근초레야 메도 총주 피바이나 겐디 근초레야 메도 총주 피바이나야 총주 지마도 피마도바이나 제보데 다 소소리야 하장의 정보 빠도 매바지 주충주질에 저거 자청부지 요거를 저거 빠던 주 상바지 고거래서 근데 상바 때려야 니 나세 주요래서 주대에서
Okay.
야 대치
So
주시다
no, Angela. After this, when you are doing this offering, so what is your how you carry your intentions when you are doing this offering? When you are doing, what is your attitude or intention in this offering? When you are saying like even you are doing a very small offering, even with a full good intention, even you are doing very small offering, even you are doing a one offering of a flower to the three jewels, then you will accumulate the result will be like very vast, very beneficial result you will attain. And what are these results are there? What are the you will attain the very huge amount, like huge good result. And what are these when for that what are these six attitudes are now Kishila now Gila Sunand.
어떤 Samba two country Kogures and that Tubutele, Tambute, Yutenji Kona Mapa Yin Hamba Dansa, Sanji Kunjo, Chu Kunjo, Gendo Kunjo Sombote, Ta Yute, Tele Hazach Mekenji, Santon Tengres, Samba Tambute. 펜도바 고나 메토 나바다 예 세체래야 펜 토케 아니 상제 근초 추 근초 겐디 근초를 하제지 아니 펜 토케 요 말을 써서 땡그레스 니치
No.
세체 탕제지 초고 나바다 세다 덴바 나오게 다 온담보 야크 초도 줘바데 아니 근초 송제 써서 땡그레스 어때 송바디치
Okay. Okay. So, when you are doing offering to the three jewel, what will be your attitude or intention? Will be there six intention or attitudes, and if you carry any of these with, and if you just offer one single flower, you will accumulate an immeasurable result. So, what are these six attitudes or thoughts you have to carry when you are making offering? Is first is there is no higher field of good qualities, which means beyond there's no higher field of good qualities beyond three jewels. Three jewels are having a highest good qualities, so there's no beyond that. Beyond the three jewels, there isn't anyone who is having a good qualities. So you have to carry intention like this. First intention, and second intention is there's no higher benefactor. So you have to think, you have to carry a attitude or thought like thought when you are doing offering is that there's no higher benefactor beside the three jewels. The three jewels are the highest benefactor, and you can, by thinking or visualizing this, you can do an offering. And the third is he is the best of all living being. So when you are doing offering, you have an attitude with you have to thought, you have a thought like the Sankhya, okay, the Buddha Tathagat is the best from among all the living beings. Tathagat is the best one, and then you can do an offering. Now, Ankila.
이바드 가르르에서나 우동와리 메토다 힌도 근는 남바당스 우동와리 메토세 메토데 상진 제텐도 페비 고소 아니 메토데 레르 샤니 마토 아니 메토데 샤당 요마레스 상진 제텐 페비 콜 메토데 레르 샤유레스 어때나긴지 우동와리게 메토 나긴지 겸보 상제 근조 추 근조 겐디 근조세 근조 소바디 겸보 인 레사서 텐데 텐네니 데링에 퓨투아도 고가 잠바리 마토 겸보 셔버리 전 초바부그레스 때는 이바텔이야 나바테 도소주 도치빈지 때지 칸데 지코는주 바히바와 나바당스 다 도소주 도치빈지 때지 칸사데 동치 동치 여르다 Lincoln 다다 제바데 저 지니 수해 나세레 동차 치네 너 뒤나 Lincoln 네만 다다 제바 당체데 동수 동수 줄래야니 도소주 도춘지데 칸세르 잠블리 데 나이 다 동수 줄래야니 동치민지데지 칸세르 된저게 동치민지데지 칸네야 상제사데 테레르미즈 배교마레스 치마도
Oh, oh,
치마던 좋아 된저이데 백감부 하장 좀 바히고 넘비기 된저게 교통고 도니야 초바 부그레스 데 나바디치
no, Ankila.
초바데 제텔레 데만디 퓨소 탕체지 히인은 하산 초바워스 다 첸데시 군지 네 레소 탕체긴 중사데 예만하게데 상제 군주 추군주 겐디레스 텐드인 상제리에 초바 퓨네 다 내 강을 시당 쉬어를 벨레나 나는 주줄이 다와 참모 진종바 여체데 네 상제게 투지 인세 단도당 다 땡셔때 소소여를 겨와 말아서 남비기 최케라나다 남비 최케 밀레나다 아니 메이나다 메마이나다 소소소소레 대시 조라 대시 최종 간에 진종바 있는 대시 디기 자와데 겨왈도르 소소 겨와도르 겨와디기 자와데 아니 상지게 아니 투지 온게 겨와데 숑우레 소가레 텐데 이데 나란서 제텐지 칸게 대시 차라 간다 지어베나 때 당체게 자와데 니 상지게 투지기 only shwa 인상 아니 상제 표소 탕제기 기마데 아니 상제 근주 주근주 긴디 근주래 난 덴데 템비토니 상제 리아 초바피 슈리아 초바피 긴디리아 초바피 그래 소로 어때지
No, okay. So, when you are about the talking of the thought, you have to intention you have to carry when you are doing offering is the fourth intention or thought is he is extremely rare like a utumvara flower. So, what does this means is utumvara flower, which is very extremely rare flower. This flower only born only produce only when the Buddha arrived in the earth in a world. That time only this flower produced only once. So this flower is so much rare. So like this, the Buddha is also extremely rare like this flower. So you have to think like this. You have to visualize like this when you are offering. And then fifth is since only one Buddhas appear in a universe of 3 billion world system, he is only one. So the concept of 3 billion volt system kila tungkur tongsumgi tongchimbo nala tongchimbo la de tungkur nima dawa chibe tungkur chikla rekla
벨라난 잠불이 영어라서
zambali
잠불이 차총데 니 동수 줄래야 니 동천부 지세기라
tungkur la kila boom saya an tungkur
뭐 동차질 동수지
Okay. So, don't touch it, okay. So when he was the concept of what is the concept of 3 billion world system is well, firstly you have to understand when this what when one when you are talking there like thousands of boom
네
tong ta chik
동수
ra
뭐 동차지 트트지
boom tong ta chik ra kila
뭐 동차질에 트트지 차이
T boomra boom dong da
트트지
T chick
뭐 동차지
boom
네
dong da chick ra okay
됐대
okay so when you are talking about 3 billion world system is the concept of you have to think about all the planets all the sun and moon and when you are boom dong da chick la ani the
동수지
tong sum ki tong chimbo chick che ra gila
동수 동천부
boom
동수지
dong da chu
동천부 제일 뭐 동차 죽을
Oh, okay. So there are planets and Earth and Sun and moons every day. And when you concept of these are thousand when in these thousand you just calculate with 1,000 lakh into when you into 10 then how much is I think 10,000 lakh 10,000 lakhs of the planets Earth and all these things in this you will get a 1 billion whole system. If you can calculate like this you will get a 1 billion verses. At that much there are 3 billion verses. In these 3 billion verses the Buddha appear only one Buddha in this 3 billion verse system, so he is very rare. So you have to think like the right now we are seeing the planet and in our solar system there's only one planet, but you have to calculate with this and they're like around 3 billion world system. And in such a 3 billion world system Buddha appear in a universe of 3 billion world system. The Buddha appear in only one Buddha appear at a time. So that's why he's very rare. He's very rare. You have to visualize like this. And the sixth is he's the foundation of all the mundane and super mundane good. So this means like even if whether you believe in whether you are Buddhist or non-Buddhist, whatever you are, even you accumulate a small merit, small good thing, it is due to the blessings of the Buddha's blessing. So you have to think, you have to visualize or think like that. Whatever merit you get, whatever even is a happiness or joy or whatever merit you accumulate or get, it is due to the blessings from the Buddha. Now, Gila.
대답이 공리야 초파 초당 되니 대 나래야 상상의 동수대 주 대수해야 대단히 상사린 조마다 티바오스 장가라마 송가바 쳔베 상추 랑지 쳔만 된데 마 송바데 파파 토메 긴지비 상사를 된데 티나샤 대가로 대이야 쳔는 된 티나 인소르 어디지
Okay. So I've written about these 10 types of offering and 6 attitudes as they appear in the Bodhisattva level. So it is mean that these 10 types of offerings and the attitude, 6 attitude which we have to carry the offering, and these are all written. The Lama Tsongkhapa, he mentioned that I have these all are written already in Asanga Acharya Asanga Bodhisattva level. So he had written for, he took the source from them to written all these things. So when you are doing the offering with these 6 attitude to three jewels, then you will accumulate a very immeasurable amount of virtues. Now, Angela.
Tu jumba ni teda chiri pa shalas. Tu jumba se tu jundo ni kong chopa chu de kong tu ma chopa pus. Chason pu ma tu na ya. De chu no le kong tu te tsu chis. Tu zang tang tu chen je tsa na rang nipa da tu be chopa zamba re shawos. Ane tu zang ni sagan dawa na yen da ni tsaba chonga da tsaba je tang. Ane nangon la so ba tenri ge tu chen te tsu ge koso tu zamba da ni tu chen ge koso. Ane so so chopa kazi pi tu ge rang jen so da tu be ge. Ane chopa zambo chopa yabu re pi sho so re.
No. Okay. So it is written here that you should always make the best offerings you can make, especially good offering on auspicious occasion and holiday to the best of your ability. So it is mentioned that if when you are doing offering, you can do your offering in the best level, and you can do even you can't do the whole offering. You can do any of the offering, anyone, any whichever you are you are able to do. And also on during the festival or on the auspicious day, you should do the offering according to your own ability, and you should do the offering as much as your own ability, and with your with as best as you could.
yen yang song re je tsong ba che be yen yang za tu ju do sha ge be de ye tse te da ge pyu ji cho ba ma cha na cho ma bo tse chung zu be chue yen che ka la long shu bi pyu ji cha ni ta ba ni cho ba sha wo ta nga ron su tu ju to ani ka la sa da ni cha la so ba ka ti yin tong go ra sa ni ma ta ba ri den de yin sa ni ka la ka re sa gyo yo ba yin na 동화 가래 동구 여바이나 벽이 대기 푸드 담보야 근초래야 쳐봐 마차 빠지네 따바 푸바이나 아니 초망보데 초로 첨부지사 거래 총총 그 돈에니 초산지그리스 세총의 조배 추예체 강아 로시비 피지죠 이 따바니 쳐봐 샤오스 당아 저 별이야 지 초바 퓨기로서 여러 칼라사디 초바 퓨 자통디 초바 퓨 어다 때는 가리나 지 초바 퓨로서 다 때는데 샹루기 하잖아요 다 때나 이게 소소 추지 통이 바이나 저도 마통알이야 규초는 초바지 퓨 아니 지 얘다 가리나 베스코트의 충충지 사겨 봐나 때 사카마 당고 초바지 앞이나 아니 때 소소 초사게 소리 축예체 강라롱슈 피지전 히 다바는 초바 샤오 소리
Okay, so now he's talking furthermore. Since you have constantly have to eat and drink, always offer first portion of your food and drink. If you do without a fail, you will easily amass a large accumulation of merit. So when he was telling, Vikeshla was when he was telling about it, he told that you normally every day we have to eat and drink. As a human, we have to eat and drink. So when you are doing this, you have to offer the first portion before eating and drinking. You just offer the first portion to the three jewels. Even you have a small even you are drinking a cup of water, or even you are having a small piece of biscuit, you can do you before eating it, you can do a offering. So in Tibet we have a rituals, or we have a tradition of in Tibet we have a tradition of offering the food before we consume it by ourselves. We have a tradition of offering the three jewels like this. You have to as such like this. So when you are before eating anything, you should do the offering to the three jewels. If you do like this, if you do with full intention, then without failing it, without failing even for a one day, if you do continuously, you will accumulate a huge amount of virtues or merit. Angela.
they on teaching Hosa Tong, Lomi Sessa Tabani Mainchis. That two said the Purge, Samba Tong, Mark Tong, Ni Chura, the Suki Chiton, and the Sachis or a two said. That two, then Hobu Chayo did then Rujachi Yungur, then they get two Hosa and Milchana, Chopper Piano, and then Loma said the Pelena. Hinga Loma Dani, Zai Loma, the Tegri, so Sabu Chayo, the Tinishon Polo, that's Sabu the Jaba in a dua the Jangora. What Teremain Bachi, Chopper Pio, the Chopper Yashu, the Sai in a Sai Yashu, so Sai in a dinner. Jugri ya the Yato Tongres, Toma Chabayina, Zamba La Suba, Zamba ya take it Toma Chanamato, and Zamba Dua take it Toma Chat, and the Jena Devasa Yuris, Choba Sosa, solid Devasa, the read Gonzawa Nishagulas.
Okay, so from the devil, okay, so yeah, Geshe-la was telling that when you are offering the offering, when you are offering anything, you should offer the best one to the three jewels. It is not like you offer in Tibet. There's a custom of tui kimosa, which is, I think it is not in this section in the English translation. I think it is missing. So what he was telling, okay, this further was Sharawa stated it is there. Do not offer things such as a moldy sweet cheese, yellow leaf, but use what you have. That is good. Offering the first portion of tea will not be beneficial if it is done with the clearing away some of the dust. So Kishila was telling it. In Tibet we have this sweet cheese. Sweet cheese is made of the cheese and jaggery or sugar, whichever it mix up, and it is make a cheese. But when cheese is live for a long time, it become a moldy. It become like little bit bluey, greenish or bluey. And you shouldn't make these offering to the three jewels. And also those some of the when leaf when leaf get expired or it expired, it become yellow. And also some of the vegetable when we go to market we find vegetable this become a yellowish, and these are all are not for the consume for a human consume. So these shouldn't be make an offering to the three jewels. So what you have to offer is you have to offer the best or the best things that you have to offer the three jewels. Lawangila.
Then Jai Pu Sunre Las, Pua Kunjichang, Du Sevan Draware, Mon, Shara is on the Jongos, Kadam be gay, or Ta Sharawa. Or take a Sondre Carson Kondo, so by the teaching was at the Lomi Sasa Taba the Mayimbatch, Zansak Pugers, Jai Pu Sunre Limbua Kunjichang, Du Sevan Dras, Dupa, Yapuchin, Dupa. Sen tenre ya choba pinsana ndiga mara ya de pugres shara ga sor ten no chegres e ani jit atechi jush de
Allah. Alhamdulillah. So, Kishila was telling that when you are doing an offering, you have to do a best offering. It's just like it. If it is done like cleaning away some of the dust. Chai gila pyu gila na chai gane tuwa tela di masil wachiwa nishi pyu gorila regila.
ta ina chag pyu de ya pugrama chai no le ne pa je teno choba de pa yu ne yu ju de pyu ni sana tenre duwa de pyu yo mare so
No. So when you are even you are offering a tea, you should offer a tea. When you are offering tea, you should when you make a tea or something, the first portion of tea or the first portion you should offer to the before consumption. The first portion you should offer to the three jewels instead of like taking away the dust and then you will just take away the dust and then you just offer. It's not like that, but offer the first portion, which is the best one, the good tea one you should offer. Also he was mentioned in the previous section, he told that when you are doing the offering of thok offering, when you are making an offering of torma, when you are doing an offering of torma, you should make thok. When you are doing a thok offering to three jewels, you should make a best offering, not instead of making a small some cheap thok. Instead of that, you should buy some good one and then you should offer. And when you are making a torma offering, you have to buy the barley tsampa, which are the good quality tsampa or barley to make a torma to offering to the three jewels. Laungila. Thank you. Dichesungila.
oh ya tan de ma pe ja no wor je zonga ba che pe na so hin sa hin to hin ba hin las saben de du so mata ba du bandana 대단 좀 해봐 다서 별에나 신카 zambo치 또또 야부 용사게 신카 찔래야 아니 사베 또비기 뒤서 별에나 직한 잡을이야 또또 당고라 된지기 사베 또이기 뒤서 tel야 마다지 잡아이나 아니 배 pom부차라 중시부지라 이라 뒤반다 배때 내가 나오기 배때 나오기 있어 때 배치야
Okay.
사베 신카 야부 찔래야 또 뒤쳐길래야 또 마다 다 될래야 안제당 조당 다 가르다 오거는 또 뒤쳐줘라 뒤쳐되는 마다 자바이나 아니 배사그라 된지 자매 펴야지네 바 뒤쳐다 따따지는 따따지는 힘카되는 레가 레기라 어 된지 레가 레바 나오인지세 때베레
Okay, so when he was telling about not to offer these sweet molchis or yellow leaves and offer only which is the best one, it was Lama Tsongkhapa has stated through the from the sources from the Katambakishi Sharawa he has mentioned. Now there's a for these things there's an example. This one example is which is a sutra says. For example, it will not work just to put a seed on a fertile soil planting in a season, which means like when you the example is that when you have a seed and on this when you have a when the even if the field is fertile, even if the field is fertile, if you don't plant the seed on this perfect season of planting the seed, then it is no use. So like this you have to plant this seed on a perfect timing on the season and the actual season of the planting the seed. Like this is the example. Now Gila Pity she's saying.
다 신카데 총라 델레 tonto 다 제 야기 말아 뒤서 당진 체가 배테나 예스 대시 델레 통체 조이 신사 당바 뒤게 통체도 준체 메바 델레 제사베 더비 초바 델라야스 당알아서 신카이나 양네 야가 양네 지카다고 뒤서 마도 야규던치 가리나 신카 되나야 tonto 다네 용고 말아 단데 첸데 당 체시미기 대와 당 잠부 표소 소바 탕진주의 신카 나오기 신상 어마데 신사 담바 뒤기 탕체 뒤기사데 지카 야카 균카 된가지 탕체도 준체 메바 델레 탕체 사베도 초바기 네 균초 송보데 차데 가드이나 초사사 벨라요 데비케지세 대바 다 대바데 휴사데 신카 모아데
Yes.
소노 힘메바 주지에서 다 신카 뭐네니 또 따고라 배때 나오게 당나라서 쇼유 교초 송볼이야 야기 된지 매바 간두이나야 대초사 될래야서 이게 초바 피네 초바 피기 사변라부터니 디인저보 마음발리 떠토라보 소소리에 델레 대시 푸송 초반 좋아라 왔는데 이 선나사 이게 신카데 뭐 그래서 신카데 레그레스 뒤서 총나 도요만 선나시 매바 주지 진도를 송바다 자주 마주는 체크도 봐봐 이노스 다리 말아서 초사사기 유zam번데 지도 체비 거래야 아니 초사이 거가 마주 봐이나 하장게 아니 방부지다 아니 저바 전부지 자기래서 근데 펌배 펌부리 소를 저러면
Yes, yes. Okay. So when he was mentioning this, so it is this is like so it is appropriate continuously to plant seed of temporary happiness and certain goodness throughout the four seasons in a fertile field that give rise to all the temporary happiness and certain goodness in the future and life. But till you feel, but till the seed with the blow of a faith. Now Kishina, when he was telling about this thing, Gela was telling about this thing. He was telling that the all the virtues, all the merits, and all the happiness, even is a temporary or certainly goodness, whichever all the happiness and all the temporary happiness or certainly goodness of which is always there and which you can accumulate or plant always there throughout the four seasons like a fertile field, which and what are this all the happiness and the certain goodness. The seed of these things is through the three jewels. So three jewels. So you have to come. You have to kunjusum gila kunjusum la kunjusum gi that sabin de kunjusum re laura gila.
그래 균초 송데 신카 잡으자 텔레야 소소게 대표 초바표의 사베 다운에 대인저보 순환 중으로
Now, oh, less. So, three jewels are like a fertile field, and the faith you arise for the three jewels is like a seed, and with this, when you plant the seed on this fertile field on the perfect season. So, perfect season is every season you have like every 4 season. When you plant the seed of the faith towards the three jewels, then you will accumulate the correct result. You will get a correct result, or you will attain the with the seed of the faith towards the three jewels. Then you will accumulate a huge amount of the virtue or merits. Tila regular shingam me kya tila ni tinish. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Okay, yes. So like plowing the field like this, you have like this. You have to the three jewels. You have to put a faith, and you have by your flow of faith, your through the faith. You by using the faith towards the three jewels, then you can by using it you can accumulate a huge amount of merit.
Je sais tena hayo ngatele chotanda yi hinda ni jete sona machi te chweni jine na chi chu chezan zebi zamala nanka tatu machi bi chotan hinda chetawa chola meta nyuji namba miba tu machi heson bataros tang hayo ngate sa de peche oben po gi sun yin na ji yin sa yo ta chotanda yi hinda ne sa zo de kuncho sung je na ne tan de le sang je hin sang je chotanda yi ge ne so sa sa gi hin你这送那是到康做咩个康送那常见了他比个错啥个行的要嘛的是，去年今年能去错是去年你错啥个有吃不皮啥个有，人不懂啥个有，我当不错都错不的人是，这张在比咱们那是这张是。这脏色的他，但是吃不皮实，这那个脏嘛牙血上血的人是，这脏这比脏嘛，哪看他都马起比吃到现在吃到哇是，哪看了呀他要嘛的，东上的呀他要嘛，马起比吃到现在吃到哇，哪看了呀，这他没啊能意思吃色的，怕出黑色的怕出去，吃色的也蛮着帮着不去，哪看了呀？你去吃到一个菜种么多，那也你常见了呀，你吃不皮，常见了呀，这你搞这个点把钱，等你给给我得了，吃了很多牛鸡皮，那么没多，常见了你把钱把一那样，得把的他没把钱，常见了吃不皮，常见了得把钱把一那第一这不让不。是那的他妈去吧的意思，吃了很当时常见了呀，吃不皮，得把钱给过去的。那基本是常见了呀，马代把这老大些常见了呀，这你搞这个人，到工地来说吧，得了这牛把几笔个，你拿米的，拿把米把的，你他哪看到一他没把几有人是，我先送把大肉是我得这人送。
Okay, so there's a hence as a praise in the honor of worthy of honor says it is Kishla said maybe it is this praise is written by the Lopin power. So in it is written that no field of merit like you exists in the three worlds. You are the supreme recipient of gifts, a pure one who makes a row of monk pure. Just as the height and breadth of the firmament of have no limits, there's no limits of rotation of helping or harming you. So when he was telling about this, he was telling like the kyola dagila kunjo sum shashan digiro agila kunjo sum rasangi kunjo maragila kunjo Oh, okay. So when he was commenting on this verse, Kishila told that the main is the Buddha, from three jewels, and then three jewels also include like all the three jewels like that. There's in the three realms, three worlds. There isn't anything in three. There isn't anyone in three realms, three worlds, which can give same comparable to three jewels. So he is not these three jewels and Buddha and the other two jewels cannot be compared in anyone in the three realms. Okay, 그다 다와 신단 지대수나 마치더라. 그게 진네 남기 초 제잔세 바짱말린 디킬라 가르수나 길라 괜히 진행이 뜻이.
진네 나치 조서 상지 전에 니 초바 표사 다 짐바 동사 그 초도 줘봐 저러네.
제상
당하고
제바
줘봐. 이제
제상 제베 장만라
알레 춘이 지내는 지장 이제 비장마라 지장 사데 다데 초바 피서기 지 몸부 옆이나네 야셔 장마 장장的 처리스 장마라스 어디지
okay. So
내가
no, like this, the three jewels is very sacred and very it cannot be compared within all the three realms. That he is the most supreme one. So you should offer. That's why you should offer him with the Jininam Kicho. So when you are doing offering to him, it is the like best offering. But when you are doing among all the offerings to other things and other way, it is the best offering. And and it is also the
에 장사데 당하라서他说吃不鱼那地嘛地那地那个脏血是他们脏没吧我但 소소 바 너무 바 희지도 바 통제 바 방사이데 자마레자라 자마조 제비게 자마노고 초도 줘바레스
Okay, so when you compare among the purity level, so three jewels are the most purest form because each have the three jewels, and the main is the Buddha. He is the purest form because he have removed all the afflictions, so that's why he is the purest form. So also among all the offerings to other things and everywhere, the offering to the Buddha and having faith and respect to the Buddha is the best among all the other offerings, the best offering. So namka tha machibera chuda shinda jida wala kyeda mend. Okay. namka ne shikila cham phazu tuwe me wala ragil namka ne chimbo.
나칼레 타다 투요 말에 나칼레야 되면 되제 파스 링톤 되제 세송아 요 말아 베테나게 상제레야니 초바 피와다 상제레 대바치 알아서바 대초다 상제레 너바지 인제부텔레 타송아 요 말에서 베되자
Okay, okay. So like space, you cannot measure the height and breadth of the space. Like this, when you make a offer to the Buddha, or even if you don't make an offer, or if you when you make an offer, when you have a faith, or when you respect the Buddha, or in opposite to when you harm the Buddha, the result will be like immeasurable, like a space which cannot be measured. It cannot be measured through height and breadth. Like this, if you do any harm to Buddha, if you do any harm to Buddha, the result, or you will accumulate an immeasurable negative immerit result. Or if you do any faith, respect, or if you have a faith, respect, or if you do if you have a good intention, and if you do a faith and respect to the Buddha, then you will accumulate a huge amount of immeasurable amount of merits. No, Gila.
슈사소
No.
예송바 다로스 hingi chola tamebi hingi 통상야 매반데스 당가라서 상제 근주 추 근주 겐디 근주데 니 초사사 초바 표사 다 초도 초바레스 이나야 타메비 hingi 통상야 매반데 다 타메비기 통상야 나츠 메자안데 오케 땅상와 민두베서 오 나랑 저기 시에땅데 니 야부 말레스 근데 이제 근처 줘봐라 뒤터져 줘봐셔 근처래야 줘봐데 아니 가뒤이나야 봐 배선 제쇼스 따지름 정이 나서 하자 저거를
Mus agila okel tang sawa mitu pala na kharsu ina agila.
오케이 땅상와서 야부 말시기로 오케이 나랑 저 아니 근데 근처래야 통천은 메자 때는 나랑 저 정보 말 야다마 야부 말해서
Okay, now Gila. So since our practice this after this paragraph, after these verses, you will see this. Since our practice is such a way that we cannot even think of supreme field of merit as we would have ordinary field, we should always strive for making offering to the three jewels. So it just means like even though the object or the three jewels are the best one, or the most superior, or the best one, but we as a lay human being, we cannot see the its quality, good quality or the best quality, that we are not able to see the we cannot even able to think due to our we cannot even able to think that the good qualities of the due to our ordinary or due to being a lay people. That's why the good, that's why the offering to the that's why the you should make a that's hotel tang sa mi tu be kun sum na chapa thi tham chen chamba chana kila ani nga ju khatu ne thita to kun sum na chapa chi walan sung la kila
ngā rāng tsō kī kyun chō le ya tā mī pī kī tōng tsā ya mē pā tī ngā rāng tsō kī xie tāng tī yā pō mā rē sī tēn rī tī ngā rāng tsō kyun chō le yīn jī mī nī chō pā kā tū yīn nā chō pā pū kī rē sī tī rī.
Okay, so we as an ordinary being, we cannot able to perceive or we cannot able to know the knowledge and the superior, the good, the qualities of the supreme being, like three jewels. We cannot able to perceive it, but they are always there. So we should always have to chapa chola ragila. We should always have to offer the three jewels. We should always offer the three jewels, which this is advised by the Lama Tsongkhapa. This is the verses Lama Tsongkhapa has advised that even we do not see the good qualities of the Buddhas and Sanghas and Dharma, still we have to offer the three jewels. Every time we have to offer the three jewels.
Tata xie na xin tangpa la sa tēn rī kī kyun chō le ya kā tū yīn nā ya chō pā pū pā yīn nā nī xin tangpa kyun chō tī xin tangpa yīn tsāng gyā tsā chūn bī tō le lāng jī rīng bā nā la lō yu tō chē jē sun rō yes tā chō pā mōmbō pū yōng tī nī gyā wā jā chē pā sā yō rī yes gyā wā mōmbō sā yōng tī gē yu tō tē la tē nī sō sō lāng rī rā nāng lēn chē pā yīn nā lāng rī nāng lēn chē bī kō le ya lō tī ya jē chē pā rō gā rī chē jē sun rō gā rī yes. Thế mà ý bà chân nè nà chi mi zins mà ông cho cái nè nà ya chỉ sang chi thế số lo là đưa một thứ kia đoàn đó sang đó tao nà ya đoàn đó qua mà ra anh em gang chỉ cho bà yên đó chú là ya xếp một thứ lo yi thôi hai chỗ cái chung chung ngã ra cho ngã đằng ngã ra thế số lo cái nữ bà chung chung cái tùy chơi để ngã đằng ngã ta bị cái tùy chơi là hingi tola tegara gyuncho song laso be hingi tola tegara chopa pi tetsu la soa tene tetsu ki shinla la tene sosu lo ya jin rogu re ma to nga tsu tanda kata kanri yo san ma nena tsi zing mu tuke san chi tanda san tona ten ko mu tuke gang chi joba yina juli ya she mu tuwa tene ki kata chobu chi chandiyo re se tene ki koso ni gyuncho song da hingi tola ya tengo re se gyuncho la ya tengo re se tene tengo 되니 다자게 tomba 소바 셔버 tombi 맹아리 소 땡규한테
Okay, by doing so, our mind kindly please turn the page. Can you please turn the page? By doing so, our mind power with respect to the stage of path will increase as a result of the strength of the root of virtue grow in an excellent field of merit. Therefore, mind's power is so weak that we cannot retain the word that we study, understand the meaning. When we reflect or gain knowledge, when we meditate, we should rely the power of the field of merit, that is a personal instruction. So this paragraph, Geshe-la has taught that, Geshe-la has just mentioned that even when you do a practice, when you are doing a practice, if you have make offering to the Buddha, if you have offering to the Buddha, then you will able to do your practice continuously. Even you practice the Lamrim, when you are doing a practice of Lamrim, the stages of path, you will able to increase the strength of virtue to practice. If you do an offering, and if you do a refuge to the three jewels, and if you make an offering. And we as a human lay being, like I as a human lay being, if you listen something, you cannot able to comprehend what it say. And if you want to think out something, you can't able to you can't able to, when we reflect on something, you cannot understand what is the meaning of that. You cannot understand. Or even do a meditate, you cannot able to attain the knowledge on which you cannot able to gain or attain the knowledge. This is that's why we are like I or other beings are like this. at current time we are like this. So okay, so what we can is we will carry the merit, we will attain the power of merit only through the depending on three jewels, only through the accumulate merit, or through the depending on the three jewels. This is the menga in the regular. This is the state menga in a. This is a personal instruction. This is a personal instruction from the holy beings, or for the saints. Now, Gila.
대다양 디 콩잡아데 대다야 배대 마크치 있어 마크 배대 마크사데 작업게 벤트다지리 마크치 내가做了 개첨부 쳐了되네 다클라 야치 뒤치 초 총아 힘도 배워지 해송 받다로스 배대 마크 가르송 여선 내가 좀발라니 내가 좀되바 내가 장도 요켄데 겨와 덴비 간자되서 쳐了되네 세다 쳐데 하모양체마 다부 liya lapi la tene, ane yang chen ma zhu yung de, yang chen ma gi tu ji xin la la tene, nege lo de ya ka ge chun na ge ya pe ne, ane lo chung chung de ya ha chang ge ya ja chen bo ya pe song se, ke pa chen bo cha song se, ye song ba ta ro se, o ta ten na ge ge, o ta nian ga zhong de ya na, ni ya chi dang bu de zhang xie ma le, lapi la xin yin ni, la ma yang chen ma dang, chi zin jang bei yang hi rao ge la de zu de ne, ni lu zhong ge lo ya jian zhuo ba nao yin, chen ne nga zu gang nang le chi bi ge le ya, lo ya jian zhuo ge la, ni gun chou song le ya den gu re se song re, o de re.
So in this vein, Sri Maketa also says, by depending on you, Bhagwan, my mind, thought week has brought in like a river in the rainy season, attain a great skill of composing a poetry. So this means the Sri Maketa is a Indian Pandita. When he was telling about this thing, he said like, okay, so those who want to write a poem, or those who want to write a poem, so when they are writing a poem, they depend on Saraswati, the goddess is Saraswati, so that they pray to her, so that they can able to write a poem, because through her, like that he was telling, like that if you want to accumulate the path, if you want to attain a path towards the enlightenment, if you meditate on the stages of path, then you depending on the three jewels, then you can accumulate this high amount of merit, and you can able to do your practice. No, Gila. Bataru, no.
대다야 배대 마크세 de lobe po ri ta.
Oh,
O
no.
ta ten jis mo. O ti chi. Ta teni kar song do sa na. Chapa yang ngo po la ma to, rang te pa la to ba yin sum ba ta sa. Chapa sa de sa jolo le ya ju pen jo ara ta ni ten le ra le gi ma re es. Zo rang te pa le ya ra le gi re es. Tepa yuna menje ta cho ta lu ma zu yi cho pa la su be cho pe cho be sa zi men na te ta shas. Tepa ya po chi yu kyun cho le yuna ane manje sa na shi lo ga pa se da ngu ge manje gyu ma re su so su da ye lu nga yi song long shi ti su ge su re che menje sa ta lu nga yi su ge su ane cho ya pi ya ane lu ma zu yi dapo ga mazo ye ge ta je da kang chi da ne she no ge zi hi me to la so ba choba mo bu pyo ya sa ne ge to ne
okay, so
sa zi me na te ta sha se ju ben jo me na sa ne ge to ne choba ja chang ba ka ze pi pi ya sa ne ge to ne choba pi cho so
okay, so Lama Tsongkhapa has stated that it is taught that offering are not determined by the material object offered, but by your faith. So it is said, Geshe-la has mentioned that the offering, when you are doing offering, it is not that the offering doesn't mean like the concept of offering doesn't determine or for the material object offer. The main offering is depend on your faith, how much faith you have for the three jewels. So if you don't have a material, if you don't have a material object to offer, then by offering through your mind and through the lunga yisumra, through mind and through mind and body, and this for forth you can do the offering. Also you can do an offering through the through your through what gila chui to ne chaba pe lara chui chaba pe
chuta tetsu.
chui lara.
Tetsu le labara chuta rima guma.
Okay, so when you are doing mandala offering, you don't have you don't have to necessarily to offer the mandala through making of a gold or silver, and this if you can't, you don't have to need to offer through these things, making of a gold or silver, and if you even you can't afford, if you afford, it's not necessary to offer in make offering through these things, through material offering. If you can't afford, even you can do a symbol offering like a water offering. You can also do a water offering, and our main offering is through 가리길래 쳐받아서 쳐받니 상심. So this 수수께
Chube sansi mena teta shase, chore mato, jupen bena ya sanu to choba pinan jigiri, jumena terga rao sanu to choba pinan jigiri yesur.
Okay, so even though you can do offering through this material object, if you don't have this material object, you can do offering through your own mental, through your own intention, or through your own mental process, or through your by thinking about, you have make an offering by visualizing. You can do offering through your visualizing, that you can do offering to three jewels if you can't afford all these things, if you can't able to make offering through these things. Now Ankila.
Yu yin to tong mini basa, so so le ya chi chopan biya gidze, ata chi penjo dang, kari na yu yin to, tepa chopa pi mura chi na, tong mini ya chi sanya ki tsu, ane ndamba kandar sa, dani suna me de che chen te chopi no ye dala chama chi san, tan de shunju ki tse, da suna me ne, ane chi penjo me ki chobu yin sa, ane chopa piya yada mandu sa, tenri la de, ane Jeshi poto ge karis orsan, tupo chama chenchen to pompe re to nes, ani pe po chama yo zopo chile ya, pompe chima jan, zende kabo pe chi cho zende ci nianbo rinduan, ten rinduan ba ina mi long ge mi yue ken goko to de cheba se, mi long chanjo ge mi yue ken goko to tu umara. Teni kyunchole ya ju yoge to choba mi pi mira ne nga le sana ju penjo me choba pi ya chi mundu se de la ba yung koko tong re yes. Mi
Okay.
lo ki mi de la koko shi so ba dan ra wo so.
No. Okay. So some have positions but unable to give them up, quoting the verse, as I have no merit, I am very poor, I have no other wealth for offering. Thus this is as Botowa has said, like a blind person trying to fool a sighted person by dropping a bit of a salt in the smelly conch of cup and saying, this is a water scented with sandalwood or camphor. So Geshe-la has told that Glazende Shing the Chulana Matorni and
Tende kabo pe chi cho se te ci ri ci dama der. Ta tende ge da de me to kabo ta te su pe ge cho te su ne choba pi ge se zin la ra da o tende zin cha le re so.
Oh, okay. So he mentioned that some people even he have a position. He have a very good position. He have a very good. He is rich, or person is a rich or rich, but still due to his miser, his characteristic of miser, having a quality of miser, or he's very stingy, that he can't able to spend the money. Then he was saying by saying like the verse, this verse, I have no merit, I'm very poor, I have no other wealth for offering, I'm very poor, because he don't want to spend the money on offering. Then he will say, I am very poor and I don't have wealth to offer. And this verse is from the Shantideva's Bodhisattva way of life. This verse is, as I have no merit, I am very poor. It's from Shantideva, Acharya Shantideva's Bodhisattva way of life. If someone with very stingy and he can't able to make an offering, he could make an offering, but due to his miserly characteristic, he don't want to make an offering, and he will say, I'm very poor, I don't have other. Then it is like such a person is like such a person is like a blind person fooling a person with a sighted person who is having eye, and a blind person come to the person without unblind person, and then he just fool. It is like a fooling a sighted person, which is mentioned by the Geshe Potowa, when Geshe Potowa said like a blind person trying to fool a sighted person by dropping a bit of sort of incense in a smelly conch of of saying this, putting a sandalwood and camphor in a water, in a scented water, and then saying like this is a offering of incense in a incense or some offering, which is it is like a fooling yourself, fooling a blind person to the sighted person by saying like you are miser and you can't able to spend the money, and saying I'm a poor, I can't afford to make offering. It's same like a blind person fooling to the sighted person, because even you can't able to spend the money. Now Angela.
出最少从会噻，
就是那他的其实
出最
刚刚
干嘛？
你的刚刚中啊，我的是了。
出最中年的干嘛我中老人的啦，
No,
出最当不人家人的。
los.
那些米路去米的了，个个些把送把当着我是要他带下，那他查送我是老少。
Okay. So today we will stop here. This is water scented with the sandalwood and camphor. So we will stop here, and we will continue with the next class. So we will stop here.
Okay, now we do the dedication verses. Okay, prayers after teaching.
Much.
Mandala offering. This ground is anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, Mount Meru, the four continents, sun and moon, visualizing it as a Buddha figure. In all these where all beings may enjoy this pure. Idam Guru Rana
Mandala community.
Dedication prayers, long life prayer of His Holiness Dalai Lama. In the snowy mountain paradise, you're the source of good and happiness. Powerful Tenzin Gyatso Chenrezi, may you stay until samsara ends. Praying for our teachers' perfect health, praying for teachers' ageless life, praying their works will go and spread. Bless me never to part from them. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the lighter state of Guru Buddha, so that I may be also all beings with this very enlightened state. May the precious Buddhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May that bond have no decline, but increase forevermore. Just as blessed Buddha's past is dedicated, just as blessed Buddha's present exists is dedicating, just as blessed Buddha's future is dedicated, so humbly learn, follow, and dedicate their lives. In regions where the supreme precious Dharma has not spread, or has spread but then declined, may I illuminate that pleasure of happiness and benefit with a mind deeply moved by great compassion. May anyone who merely sees, hears, remembers, touches, or talks to me be free in that very instant from all suffering, abide in happiness forever. For as long as space endures, for as long as human beings endure, until then may I too attract dispersed by the misery of the world. May I be a protector for those who love one, a guide for all travelers on the way. May I be a bridge, a boat, and a ship for all those who wish cross the waters. O venerable compassion rules, we see a blessing all coming depths, obstacles, and suffering of others sentient beings. May without exception ripen the past right now. May we give our happiness and virtues in others, and thereby invest all beings in bliss. Okay, over to Geshe-la.
No.
哦，萨耶贝杰小耶梅多扎，这扎嘞耶那的就把那长节看到没得表，这个那的看到些话说，一当过这这那没得，你大呀没，刚才这一个一起马上碰到电话嘛，邻居，现在这话电车驾车一些为这点吧，电就接大概今年才会给我的，但当着话就那个。下班就走路上找吧，也等明天我，这些说等那就走了嘛，都就嘛，就这一地里动啊，马里打了，没把打给等一天了，如果等到等把先叫了，等那就走了嘛，都就嘛，就这一地里动，马里打了，没把打给等一天了，如果等到等把先叫了，等那就走了嘛，都嘛就这一地里动啊，个马里打了，打给等一天了。如果得到两把现在老爸妈生前他就得到点就是按照他就达到了，上去三把刚拿出去，得到跟前面了，如果这抗生效果嘛就出去些长春的去做，每周年来拍把这，做被发现做把现在了，上去生教这么这么些帮那些，下边两把嘛，过年过到拍把说，哦呀，
Okay, thank you, Geshe-la.
哦，我这些的嘞，
Tashi-de.
哦呀，
Now Angela, that's us.
哦呀，我等你。
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Nikki, you leave first, then we will end the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you have able to understand. Though
Yes.
okay.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
emitting from